Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Lorena Creole, and of course, you're watching me on my new gaming channel, which is Gaming with the Queen. Over here, I'm doing a whole ton of live streaming and gaming and whatnot. And if you excuse me for 1 minute, I hear the cat scratching. He wants to go outside, so I'll be right back. In the meantime, enjoy Zayne on the screen. I'm sorry about that. My cat, Professor X, he's like a dog. When he wants to go outside on the screened-in porch, so he's scratching at the door and crying. So had to let him out. But anyway, welcome. We are about to play parts of the not season 4, excuse me, version 4 drop for Love and Deepspace. Now, this is the first time that I've ever done like a version drop of this particular Otome game. So if I missed stuff, I'm sorry. Just let me know in the comments, whatever it is that I missed, and I'll comment on it. So thank you. And okay, so in this stream, I'm going to do I'm going to start with a quick overview of what's in 4.0, version 4.0, that I personally care about. There's some people who have done streams about everything from soup to nuts with this drop. Personally, as I'm a battle chica, I am going to focus on those things that are important to me. So if I don't mention something and you want to know about it, let me know in the chat, or let me know in the comments if you're watching this on the replay. And if you're watching this on X, just drop a comment in the post with this stream, and I'll give you a quick answer. But before we get started, I know you guys are eager to. Something different that I've been doing, as some folks may or may not know, I am slowly learning Cantonese. That's because for some family research, I found out that I actually have a good bit of South Chinese ancestry, most notably that area known as Canton, Guangzhou province. So anyway, Cantonese word of the day. Start out with hello. So if I say this wrong, forgive me. Okay. And I think it's ne hao. I think that's how you say hello. Ne hao. I think Mandarin is ni hao. That's what I'm used to hearing. But Cantonese, it's ne hao. So if you want to know the difference between Cantonese and Mandarin, from what I understand, I'm Creole. Think of Cantonese as a Creole version of Mandarin. That's like the easiest way to figure it out. So I'm focused in on Cantonese. So for today, hello, ne hao. Hopefully I can remember that tomorrow. But it's the pleasantries that you remember to say hello, ne hao, in Cantonese. All right, so let's see what we've got here. 12 of you folks in here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have got. Let me get my stamina. Claim my stamina. Okay, so there's a couple of things that are going on in version 4.0. Most notably in 4.0, that I care
Sure.
about. Anyway,
I'll keep you company.
Zayne is always in black. I swear. Variations of black. He shocked me on a weekend when he was actually in like full color clothes. I was absolutely shocked.
I'm not preoccupied at the moment. I can spend time with you.
So, as I like white noise to sleep too, apparently there is this new sleep functionality.
And you want to sleep? No. I'll be right there.
Okay. So apparently with this, you can set the duration 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 60 minutes. A good rest, that must be about 8 hours. So I want to check it out. I think we can dip out of it.
I don't have to get up early tomorrow, which is rare. I can stay in bed.
He's using the phone sex voice right now. That's something that I've noticed. So there's this functionality that's here, which is new.
If you can't sleep at the moment, we can do breathing exercises. Or we can listen to each other's heartbeats, perhaps.
Oh, this is fun. Let's see. Cloud pillow. So you can change the music that you want. Or ambiance. Okay, let's see. Ooh, rainy day. What's that? Well, I applied that one. Okay, well, maybe it's addition, but either way, here's the ambiance, which you can use. I don't know why mine's not working. Okay, because maybe I need to stop this one first. Okay, and off. Okay, Enfold, I'm finding your bugs for you. Ideally, I should be able to put that on. Okay, so you can change all the music here. There's one. So either way, the ambiance, something's up with that. I think there's a default I need to set somewhere. I'm an engineer. I work in IT. I don't read directions if I don't have to. So either way, that's how you change the music and stuff like that. Oh, damn. You used my nickname. Yes, Zayne's nickname for me is Baby Girl. Yes, that's what it is. This is actually a very, very cool feature. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. Oh, so you can change how he sleeps. You can like do the stalker thing. I like this. I have to say, this is the thing we didn't know that we needed, but we needed. Again, I'm one of those people where I need like white noise to sleep, whether it's lo-fi music, whether it's rain, whether it's soft classical music. I need. You know what? Grandma Josephine told him to do that. So this is cool. He talks in his sleep. I like that he talks in his sleep. I do indeed. So you guys have got to let me know how you like this. You know what? I'm gonna have to run this all night tonight. while I'm asleep and let you know more about what he says, whether it's just like a canned script that pops off every couple of minutes, like maybe every 10 minutes he says something different and then it recycles through the same thing, or how that works. But I did not know we needed this. You know what? Since we saw this, let's see what Silas looks like when he sleeps. Sneak away or wake him up. Oh, that's funny. Okay, close that, close that, close that. Let's see. Let's switch. Why does he have? He's got a plushie on his head. I should not let these men dress themselves.
You're asking me for a favor? How unusual.
Hey, Nita. That's funny. It is, isn't it? I need to just run it like overnight or maybe a couple of hours and just like do a video snag of it, because like I said, that's a quality of life addition that I did not know I needed. Although there's some streams on YouTube that just have 8 hours supposedly of, up like Silas or like Zayne sleeping, but it's like and clips that have just been put in a loop for like 8 hours, which is nice. But this is a little bit different. So it looks like Infold took some notes from that and plussed it up. So for me, this is a complete and total win. I cannot sleep in total and complete silence. I will go insane. Totally. Nita says, I like men so much, I even like anime and AI men. LOL. Girl, you and me both. you and me both. And Silas is one of my favorite husbandos as well. Zayne is first, Silas is second, and even though he's not really that good for me because too clingy, it'd be Caleb. So I do. That's why this game is so freaking popular. This game made, I think, $55 million the last quarter because it caters to a female fan base. Something like this is not out there aside from Love and Deepspace. So that's why, man, hand over fist making money. I think it's second only to Genshin right now and actually beat out the Pokemon game. But anyway.
Oh, you want me to do something?
Let's see
with
what
you?
Silas looks like when he's sleeping. I want to see. There's an AR mode too.
Or do you like sleeping
augmented
together
reality, like you can take a, where you are and use the camera and then put one of the guys there where you are. It's not really something I want to do. I'm not really into it. The only time I use AR is that feature in Amazon, on Amazon to put furniture around and stuff. That's what I do.
You don't have any plans tomorrow? Clear your mind and get a good night's sleep.
I'm so looking forward to Silas's voice. Again, I love Zayne, but Silas's voice, holy his voice is actually like one of my ex's voices, which is troubling at the same time.
Come a little closer, kitten. Lie down over here. I don't need it. For you. Night.
Take on it. I don't think I'm gonna want to wake up. Okay, so you can zoom out. Oh, really? No. Wait a minute. You all saw that, right? You saw that, right? Okay. So I don't know if this is specific to Silas or not. That's so darn funny. Oh, wait. I touched it too fast. Okay. Because it said like in his arms. Y'all saw that part, right? Is he going to say the line about kitten making biscuits? I like this. No.
How bold.
I gotta be me.
Nay, taller. Tighter.
Yes, that is Silas's pet name for me, a sexy lady. Exactly. Okay, I am going to have way too much fun with this feature at night. I freaking love this. I love this. I wonder what. Let's see what else he says real quick. As long as he doesn't snore, because he does. At least in the previous version, he does. I have caught him snoring, but dang on it. Oh, this is so freaking good. This is so good. I don't know which one I'm gonna try tonight, but we'll see. So that is under
You're asking
quality
me for a
time. That's the
favor.
new feature. So there's
How
two
unusual.
new features under quality time for the version 4.0
Oh.
update.
You want me to do something with you?
So there's the AR mode, augmented reality mode, and the sleep feature that's put there as well. I wonder if it's going to be in the weekly plan now. Ooh, sleep with him for at least 5 minutes. I'll do that later because I do need that hurry up cube. Oh, so this is nice. So for the week, instead of 2 hurry up cubes for doing the weekly quality time plan, you're going to get 3 now. So 1 more in addition when you sleep with him for 5 minutes. And I love saving up my hurry up cubes over the weekend, so I can use those with the gold magnets on Monday. This is like Game of people call it. Some people call it a female gooner game, but instead of big busted waifus, you have here really hot looking dudes and really hot looking husbandos instead. That's what they do. Okay, so I'm gonna flip back to Zayne over here, and let's see what's the next thing we're gonna do. All right, so let's do the obvious. What I've been waiting for quite some time to do. So we are going to do some gacha pulls. That is some of it's tickets I hustled for. Some of them are free tickets. Well, I shouldn't say free. This game is going to cost you one way or the other. So how you get those tickets? And you know what? I will actually show you. Where's the wishes? Okay. So this is a wedding banner. 50 tickets I have hustled diamonds for on my own, mainly through Abyssal Chaos, which I used to hate it, and now I love to hate it, but I still do it. I get a ton of diamonds farmed that way. Also from the Deep Space trials, also from the open orbit as well. So changing those diamonds, because it's 150 diamonds for a ticket, which is a Deep Space wish that you can use for any banner. The ones that I have up there that are 50 are those that I've either gotten from doing some of the events, like this chibi event is so cute. This is a rabbit hole. I'll get stuck in here and I won't come out. But when you do event tasks in here, okay, so here's the deal with the wedding banner, all right? No, it's not a true wedding. There is a spatial anomaly that's out there, and the ones that are most stable, Lincoln has decided to use as a tourist trap, so to speak. And what's the most let's say, what's the tourist trap that'll generate the most money? Wedding venue. So, in order to keep things safe, deep space hunters like myself are in this spatial anomaly undercover. So, I am undercover as a wedding planner. And guess who's going to help me? My particular love interest, which would be Zayne. So he's helping me with the wedding venue. And we're just having fun doing kinds of cool stuff and photo shoots and stuff like that. And you get to earn flowers, flower blooms or something like that. So I have about 200 right now. But when you earn those flower blooms, okay, go over here. You earn those blooms and everything, you'll either get diamonds or you'll get blooms. Diamonds are pretty straightforward. Blooms that you get, you are able to spend in the shop. And this is the shop right here. Ooh, I got chocolate shop stuff too. Okay, I'll look over there in a minute. So over here in the ceremony shop, for every 600 blooms, you can get one Deep Space Wish Limited. And what that means is you can only spend Deep Space Limited tickets on the limited banner. So if you store up all these tickets and you forget to use them, you're not completely screwed. What happens is that those limited wishes will turn into the blue ticket, which is the Empryon wishes, which is the bucket of, how did I put it? We'll call it the bucket of memories that Info can't really make a whole ton of money off of because they're kind of old. People forgot about them. They're just out there to kind of help you out. Think about it like that. Think about it like the limited banner is like the new stuff, shiny stuff that's out there. And the blue tickets, the Empryon banner is like not as popular stuff in the clearance rack. Kind of think of it like that. So there's all these cool stuff that's here. I like to spend my blooms on things that I need, which of course, limited tickets, Deep Space Wish tickets. So you can get 10, up to 10 at 600 blooms each from this event. You can also get an Awakening SSR heart, which I highly suggest snagging one of these. I was grabbing these before I knew what they were. This basically, once you have leveled up your card as high as you can get it to level 80, you can awaken it by using one of these Awakening hearts. That is for 5-star memory. And SR Awakening heart, which you can get from, I think, the Promise, the Promise thing. I have the extended one, quote unquote, like the battle pass. I think you can get a couple of SR hearts, and those are for 4-star memories. I need another one of these. Actually, I need a couple more, but I'm urgently in need of one because I have one of Silas's solar cards that I need to put that on. So one of the pair already has one, but I need another one. So you can get that. Winter warmth. It's hot as I don't know what in Florida, so I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'll probably get that near the end of the event because I think the event goes on until July 22nd. So it's not like there's a real rush or anything. Little stickers, poses, blah, 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 blah. Battle Girly. This is the stuff that I care about. You can get up to 5 speed up cubes for 600 blooms each. You can get energy capsules, limit 2 at 600 blooms each. Bottle of Wishes, core energy, ascension boxes. Yeah, because your girl needs core energy because I needed to get Zayne the heck out of, Orbit 80, the Orbit trials. Nothing was freaking working. Then I found out I got enriched protocol, so need that core energy. Then there's the other ones that you can get at quote unquote regular price. Don't forget the gold too. You need gold in order to level stuff up too. But if there is absolutely nothing that let's put stuff like stickers, things like that, I don't really go for. You can always blow the blooms on stuff you need like gold, wishes, wish dust, all of that stuff. Let's see, Chocolate Shop. Oh, I don't even know what it says. Storyboard comic. Okay, this is nice. New background, stuff like that. I need some new backgrounds because I wasn't feeling the other one. Ooh, weapons check. I need that one. Okay, well, anyway, as a battle girly, this is stuff that's, if it's not directly related to me leveling up my cards and farming diamonds, I put it on the back burner. So here, Deep Space Wish. So I have like four of these, but I also got 5 from the event. You don't get all 10 right away. So Infold advertised like what? How many? 50 Deep Space Wish or something like either way. You do not get them all up front. You get some now, some later. So what I did is I think I got 4 of these. I bought, oh, it's gone now, but like the Vow thing that I got, that's actually worth the money. It's gone now. It's a little butterfly thing. It's special Vow or something like that. Either way, it's like one, you pay like I think 49 cents, and then you get like a couple of limited Deep Space Wishes, and then it opens up a bunch of other things, resources and stuff like that. I would say max that out and then get stuff from the shop. So I get like the 49-cent packs. I get the 99-cent packs. 49 I think is limited to only 3. I think 99 you're limited to 5. And the 4.99 ones, which are limited to 5 of those. So like I haven't finished. I only got 2 of these. That's kind of like my limit. I buy out the 49-cent ones, the 99-cent pack, and 2 of the 4.99 packs just to start. The rest, I either farm through what's given in the event. I do not try to touch my perpetual stack of Deep Space Wishes because I'm saving up for the so-called spicy summer banner that's coming next month, and Zayne's new myth and Silas's new myth. So I'm trying to save that stuff up. But I usually do at least about 40 gacha pulls every event. And since this isn't one that I'm desperate to try and do, here's my plan. So I have 39 pulls where I'm guaranteed a 5-star memory. So with these particular banners, what you do, and let's see, I totally forgot to change this. Select a memory. Okay, do that one. Start wish points. Let's see, let's close this one. Okay, so what did I do here? Make sure I fix this. I think I did this. Oh, I set them up already. Okay, I think I did. Anyway, so I have 50 polls that I'm going to do. Here's my plan. The only card that I really, really, really want is Zayne's myth for the Foreseer. Tower of Thorns. That's the one that I really, 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 really do want. If I do not get it within these 50 polls, I'm just hustling and doing the rest of the work to see if I can get it. I think the hard pity is what, 150 pulls, you get that crate with the one you want, but I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. Either way, if I don't hit what I want in 50 pulls, I'm not putting extra money out. I'm just going to have to crank through the Orbit Trials, Abyssal Chaos, unicorns mission, all of that to do it, because this isn't a banner that this is a nice to have banner, not a must have banner. And if you have kind of like a little bit of FOMO about this banner, near the end of the stream, I have a hack to kind of show you. It's going to be, think of it as like, okay, it's a hack. Think of it as like a really, really cheap, think of it as like a Vegas wedding. Okay. But trust me, it'll help you with the FOMO. All right, so let's hit it. First 10, let's see what we get here. Okay, so no 5-star memory in this one. Let's skip all these. All right, so what did I get? So I have 2 4-stars in here. If you get a repeat of a 4-star, you get purple memory sand, which is 250 EXP per 250 EXP per bottle, which is good to have. That is if you haven't ranked up all of them up yet. So, all right, let's see. I got 10. I got that. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm also saving those wishing well crystals so I can get one of Zayne's 5-star cards that I do not have. And I think Dawnbreaker is in it. So, you know, I love Dawnbreaker. It's like a Lifetime movie, so I have to have that. All right. I didn't think my pity was this low, actually. So this is actually pretty good. Songs drive me crazy. Okay, so I have a duplicate of a 4-star. I have that one. That's from one of the Foreseers myths. I think it's Destiny. I think I have that one ranked all the way up. Let's see. Yeah, I do. That's why I got the purple sand. All right, I'm coming up against my 50-50. And I didn't get it this time. Okay, let's see, I got one of Fish Boy. I think I already have that one ranked up. And I've got, the other one is Star Boy. That's Xavier. I think I already have that one already. So, all right, 30. Ooh, claim. Ooh, I get the veil. Let me grab that. Let me claim my veil. Okay. All right. No, I'm not putting the veil on one of the guys. I don't know why y'all thought that was cool, but it's not. Okay. 60 of you guys in here between YouTube and X. Thanks so much for being here. And please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Gaming with the Queen. This is where I do like all of my gaming, everything from Otome games to Otome, Gacha, first-person shooter, RPGs, MMOs, pretty much whatever games I feel like playing. That's what's here on my channel. All right, let's see. Are we gonna get Zayne? Are we gonna get Zayne? If I wind up getting Silas, I will not be upset. Okay. So let's see what we get here. If I don't get the one I asked for, did I get the Silas one? You got to be freaking kidding me. Okay. I'm not happy, but this is still good. Here's the reason why. Remember how I said for every duplicate of a card you get, that ranks it up higher and higher. And once you top out at level 3, you get the memory sand, or in this case, it would be gold memory sand. But I do not think I have completely ranked up this card. So if this is ranked, I think I'm already have it R1. This is R2, still works out. However, this means that the next 5-star that I will get is one of the 3 that I picked. So we'll see how much FOMO I get if I want to go back and pull some more. I'm kind of irritated at the moment. I'm a little irritated. Just a little irritated. Okay, so all right. Okay, so let me go back to obtain after 10 wishes. What do I have? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me go. Silas's card. Let me show you what I mean. So this captivating lesson, I already have completely ranked up and awakened 5-star card. Captivating flavor is the one that I need to awaken. That's the one I need to SSR heart for. They're a pair together. Solar pairs, that's a myth. Solar pairs are always stronger than single cards. So what I got was immobilized. Where the heck is it? I probably went right about it. Okay. Actually, I had not had this one ranked up. And let me move the thing. I didn't have this one ranked up, so at least I get it ranked up, which is nice. I actually need this, especially for the orbit trials, which I'll show you guys a little bit. The new one now. So now there's the orbit trials, the general open orbit, and then there's a more challenging orbit with more stash and rewards to it, which I'll show you in a little bit. Let's see, what do I get for this? Ooh, I get lunar points. I might be getting one of the guys a new outfit with that. We'll go outfit shopping later. We'll do that later. And that's a 5-star card. Okay, so that's another one that I might have to get a heart for, awakening heart for, but no worries. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, I got 10 more for free. So let's see what we get here. Let's see what we got. There we got. Well, it's not going to be 5-star. I know that. 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 4. Okay. All right. More dust. Oh, I can claim 5 more wishes. Okay. 5 more wishes. We might do another 10 full. Okay, so here's the thing. The next time that I obtain a 5-star memory, it will be this one. And I believe this is because the 5-star memory that I pulled, remember I got to pick like the top 3 that I wanted. Since I didn't get any one of those 3 when my pity ran out, I got some other 5-star one. A Silas 5-star, but not the one from this banner, which means the next one that I pull will be this particular one. Whether that's going to happen during the stream or not, I don't know. But we'll just keep that in mind. So at least I know I get that. That's the main one I want, again, because I have the Foreseer myth. That's why. All right, let's see here. We did that. Let's see, agenda. Let's clean up here. So that's the promise. So like I said, I have the promise, aka the battle pass. So let's see. If I go up 2 levels, then I'll get the Zayne card. I do want the Xavier card in this one. He looks like he could be in the Yakuza. That's probably why I want it. All right, so we did that. Who sent me a message?
Sure. I'll keep you company.
Oh, I thought there was something else. Okay, no worries. We're good with that. Good with that. Let me go here in the exchange shop. Dang, that's a lot of sand. I love it. Yada. Wishing well. 130. Yeah, we may have to pull. We may have to pull for that Zayne memory. Here's the reason why. Okay, so over here in the wishing well, there's a memory that I want here. Zayne's frozen nightfall. I need that one. And I'm about 50. I need like 50 shards, which means I need to do 50 more pulls in order to get it. That's a want. So your girl is probably gonna wind up pulling another 50. Well, 50, yeah. Another 50, I think. No, I don't think I know. Question is whether I'm gonna do it in the stream or not. Let's see. So where am I right now? I have 5. So I have 5 that's there. Okay, so 5, 25 when I get that. 100 when I get that. Okay. We shall ruminate on that while we go into. Oh, I forgot. Battle girly outfits. So there's two that I want. So the other thing that they added for this version, you know, they have the top up values, like the first time you buy purple diamonds, these are the ones that cost money. The first time you buy the purple diamonds, you get an equivalent amount in red diamonds. So they reset them all now. So what I did is I bought this pack here of 980, and in exchange I got 980 diamonds. Okay. So I did that. So I could go here and I could get 2 outfits. Number 1, this is the outfit that goes with X2, known as Caleb, Mecha Caleb. So I would say. So I need this one. It's freaking badass. The only reason that I'm purchasing, I only purchase battle outfits that I have the husbando myth, the corresponding husbando myth for. So I have the X02 myth. Not getting the Colonel outfit because while I have that myth, I really don't care. It's not as powered as X2. And the other one, since I have Silas's myth, where'd you go? Okay. Okay, that one's the black hair. I don't want the black hair. I want this one. Just the one I want. I want this one with the red hair. It's right here. So I'm going to get that one. I actually saved up like 3/4 of the diamonds anyway with the arm path that I have. So those are outfits that I've been waiting a couple of weeks to buy. The rest of them, I don't care. I have the Light Seeker myth, but yeah, it's all right. I can pass on that. Let's see. What new memories? What's new? Oh, my outfits. Oh, okay. So speaking of battles, before we go into battle, okay. So I have several teams. Of course, at the first one, which is Master Fate. Master Fate is the GOAT companion. Okay, well, second to Lumiere, which is Xavier, but Master Fate, the goat. So of course I had to get the corresponding outfit. Next one, Silas Relentless Conqueror myth. I do not have his dragon myth. Supposedly that's going to rerun in what projected to rerun in a couple of weeks. As he's got a new myth coming out, looks like around my birthday in November, I'm probably going to skip the dragon myth. I love dragons, but I'm probably going to skip that one. But this works too. So let's see. Number 3, of course, I have Caleb X2. Let me change my outfit here. Okay. So now we match. Isn't that wonderful? I actually prefer the white costume, the white battle outfit better, but I only have X2 isn't leveled up, so I'm well and good with exactly how this looks. And then of course my last one is Atome Aquaman, aka Rafayel. I do not like Raphael's husbando, but the sea guide is pretty darn badass. So mermaid theme, and I got the corresponding outfit too in 2 colors. I already got that last time. All right, so let me show you what's different on this panel right here. And I should probably change my banner a little bit. Okay, so what you have on this panel right now, and that's kind of like in the way. Let me get rid of that. Actually, yeah, let me scroll that across the bottom. So they've updated the battle panel in 3 places. One, you go in the training room now, you can actually train with the individual companions, which for me is nice because while Xavier was cool and everything, he was not my main person to like train with. So now they added these where you can go and you can train with the companions, which is nice if you don't have, like, for example, I don't have Lumiere, I don't have Abysmal Sovereign. What's the other one there? And I have Abyss Walker, but I don't use it. But this is nice to like train with them because each myth, each companion has a different type of style. Like for example, the difference between Caleb as X02 and as Far Space Colonel is Far Space Colonel is better for melee fights. X02 is, well, good for everything. He's crazily overpowered. If you've got a swarm of wanderers, X02 has that AoE effect. So he like completely kicks ass. But at least this way you can try to see how each companion works. So you're very aware of the different types of wanderers that you're going to get and which types of companions you're going to need. By default, I always have an AoE, unless it's something quick and dirty. Well, no, not really. I use AoE all the time. So there's that, and of course you can get diamonds for each level that you clear. This is good for me because 9 times out of 10 I just use auto just because I do not like the controls, but sometimes I like to have fun. So this is great for me. Let's see, there is the Unicorns operation, which we're going to look into that after we're done the little bit of the Deepspace trial battles. The Unicorns, it looks like that is like another storyline, kind of like with Abyssal Chaos, which I do not like Abyssal Chaos. I can't stand Abyssal Chaos. I don't. With Abyssal Chaos, I did, what did I do? I did Final Farewell. I finished Fine Tobias. Final Farewell was, yeah, it was all right. But like it or not, if you want to grind some serious diamonds, you got to learn to love Abyssal Chaos. I don't particularly like it, but the rewards make it worth the BS you got to go through with the Abyssal Chaos. So if you guys are interested in me playing the Abyssal Chaos levels, let me know. And when it resets, I'll have to go in and do it. Okay, so here we go with the trials. So this is what you're used to seeing, right? You've got which love interest goes for which day. They're not all available on the same days. I already ran through Silas's to test something. So he's all done. Xavier, as he's not in my top 3 husbandos, he's kind of on the back burner. So I don't really waste resources on him right now or the other ones. Not because I don't like him, but because your girl has a finite amount of money. I'm not a whale. I'm more of like a dolphin. So I have to pick and choose what it is that I want to spend my money on. So there's the open, there's the stable open orbit, which is what we know as plain old open orbit with the different levels and everything that's on there. Where am I right now? Okay, see, I have to, let's see, I have to upgrade Xavier. Actually, 1 minute. I'm going to need to restart this a little bit because I hear that I'm an audiophile and the audio is absolutely driving me nuts right now with how bad it is. I have I have an iPhone, so sometimes it can be a pain with the screen share because it's like it's being tethered. And I have powerful Wi-Fi, but I've noticed sometimes it'll drop. But no worries, we just start it back up again. That's all we do. There's so many things. As someone who works in IT, trust me, you can solve a whole lot of stuff by just rebooting the daggone system. This happens. All right, so open orbit. That's the stable orbit. Like I said, with Xavier, right now he's only at level 60, and this is level 72. So Foreseer with half for Zayne, that battle's done in like 20 seconds. But Xavier's not leveled up yet the way that I need him to, so I'm kind of stuck here on level 70 until, I level up his cards. Leveling up his cards right now as a battle girly is not one of my high priorities right now. So that this orbit can kind of sit and wait. The new one is the fluctuation open orbit. This is supposedly the more challenging open orbit. And yes, it is more challenging. Even with how built up my top 4 teams are, still a little bit of struggling. Like, for example, some of these I only got 2 stars on. And this is nice because you can actually go back and try. That's Xavier, so I know why that happened. I know why that one happened. Is this one? Okay. So I'm going to try this again with Silas. When I did it the first time, I only got 2 stars. So I'm going to do it again to get 3 stars so I can clear and get the 3-star rewards. Because you guys remember with the bounty hunts and all of that, if you get 1 star, you can get the auto pursue quality feature. But if you get 3 stars, you get extra rewards for that. So this fluctuation orbit is yet another way, and I'm thankful Info did this, to farm more diamonds. Because as a battle girly, I need the diamonds for it to be worth my time to go and do all of this.
If we're covered, be careful.
And if you grind in these orbits and Abyssal Chaos and all that stuff through battle and everything,
This will be difficult.
you get a nice little stash.
It's time to serve.
And since I hear that the beach banner next month is going to be spicy. I need my 3 husbandos with that one.
Really don't want to make it easy for me. Huh?
That one,
Here's
that
the
banner,
prize.
I'm going to be
It's
spending like a
time for an
drunken
energy
sailor.
storm.
Breaking into all my savings, saving up my diamonds and stuff.
Level everything to the ground.
I guess I'm gonna fight dirty.
I'll show you.
Let's settle this.
So again, this is Silas, the Relentless Conqueror.
Take this.
The first
It's time
card,
to serve. It's your time
the
to
first
shine.
card of the solar pair, that one is ranked all the way up at rank 3 and it's awakened.
Not bad.
The second
We're
card,
covered. Be careful. You put up a
that
good
one is
fight.
only, no,
Good job.
I don't think that one's ranked at all. Yeah, I don't think that one's ranked at all. But okay, so I'm stuck at 20 at 90 seconds. Okay, probably need to update my protocors. Well, enhance my protocors. So I may try that. Let's see if I can do this again. I usually try to see how far I can get away with not enhancing protocors. Speaking of protocors, another
A
cool
challenge
thing
will
about
always be
this
exciting.
fluctuation orbit is that in addition to
It's time to
diamonds
serve.
and
It's your
gold,
time to shine.
you also get rewarded with protocor energy,
Silence.
It's
which is
time to
nice
serve.
instead of
Halfway
either
It won't take
having
long.
to buy
covered.
expansion
Be careful.
kits or
It's time to meet your
farm
maker.
cores and then decompose them down so you
It's
can
your time to shine.
get more core energy.
I'll show
So
you.
this is definitely handy, especially when you start
Careful.
running
Don't
into certain orbits that are extremely
Covered
challenging
already?
and you need to
How
enrich your
tiresome.
protocors, and it is a pain in the ass
Take
to
this.
enrich your protocor.
It's
And you
time to
don't want to
serve.
put out
It's your time to shine.
and you don't want to put out money to buy upgrade
Your
packs.
turn.
Okay, if you say so.
Go back to the pit.
So
you
I
came
would
from.
say one of the fundamental rules that I've learned of Gacha is the more urgent you need it, the more expensive it's going to cost you. So if you can afford to wait, which I highly suggest doing it, it costs you less
Level
in the long
everything
run.
to the ground.
You'll still get there
It's your time to shine.
because they're banking
Let's
on your
settle this
FOMO.
in one fell swoop.
Silas.
It can't escape. Its attacks are getting stronger. We're covered. Be
Mm.
It's,
careful. Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Let's see. What
Go
stage
back to
am I
the pit
right
you
now?
came from.
You put up a good fight.
Good
Okay,
job.
we're still at 2. May have to update the protocors, but I'm not really in a rush for that. All right, so let's go here to, where did I leave off? Is that the one? I already did that one. Okay, Silas, let's see how far we get with this one. So there's 3 stars. So if you get rewards whether you get 1, 2, or 3. Of course, you want to get 3. 1, you
This
still
will
get
be
stuff.
easy.
2, you get more
I'll treat
stuff.
it as
3,
a
you get
warm-up.
all of it.
Take this.
It's time to serve. It's your time to shine.
I would say right now, Silas
turn.
is about my...
Halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done. Eat this. Pay attention.
Yeah, out of all my 14s, he's probably at the bottom right now just because
It's your
this
turn.
particular myth isn't... Companion isn't an AoE one. That's the only
Take
reason
this.
why.
It's time to serve. It's your time to shine.
So probably gonna have to enrich his protocols a bit more. And I'll show you guys
If we're covered, be careful.
how I enrich
I'll show
protocols.
you.
It's
Take
taken me
this.
I don't know how long to figure out how the heck to do
It's
it.
your time
I'll
to
do that
shine.
in a separate video, except about protocols and what the heck they mean and how to use them.
Bring it on.
It's time for an energy storm.
Level everything to the ground.
Watch out. It's going to attack.
Take this.
Hey, where's my new outfit?
It's your time to shine.
You won't
Kind of
escape.
annoying.
Bring it on.
Maybe I forgot
It's
to
your
save
turn.
it.
Okay,
It's recovered already? How tiresome.
you're too close. That's my spot.
Okay, I'm
Attacks are getting
probably.
Be careful. Don't let it hit.
It looks. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I even get out of this one.
Eat this. It's your turn.
Okay, are you hurt?
With this
Fine.
one, the lunar cards are
Let's settle
weaker.
this in one fell swoop.
Yeah,
Take this.
It's time to serve.
but I know why.
It's your time to shine.
Silas.
It can't. It's time for an energy storm.
Yeah, I know why.
Level everything to the ground.
You put up a good fight.
Good job.
Oh, they still gave me one? Okay. So at least I got 30 diamonds. And I got 30,000 gold. So let's see. What's the next one? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Let's see who we got here. Oh, that's not going to pass. That's not going to pass. Your girl needs core energy, which requires a 3-star to pass. So at least you get an idea of what this new open orbit is. Fluctuation open orbit. It is more challenging, but you get more rewards as well. So I already did, like, what is it? So I already have, like, I got like 30 stars. So it looks like every 5-star levels, you get additional rewards. So in my case, let's see. I got this new combat outfit. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Attack on Titan, honestly, which is one of the GOAT animes out there, along with Death Note and My Hero Academia. I'm just saying. So let's see. Okay, so I got outfit, 300,000 gold coins, and 300 diamonds. That's basically two deep space wishes. I may have to crack into the stash. Okay, so I think there's like, let's see, 100 and, okay, so it's 180 star level. Get 180 stars, you top out. But 120, you get like another outfit. I think it's with shorts or something like that. And then, of course, there's a trial, excuse me, there's a trial rewards. So for each level that you go, where you claim stuff. So here, level, like you can see the levels where, since I didn't get a 3-star, I didn't get the additional diamonds and the core energy. At my level right now as a battle girly, I need more core energy than ever. So that's like my thing. So to show you why core energy is so important, and I need to go back here. Where's the one with Silas that I didn't pass? Okay, so captivating lesson, that's at R3, ranked up a level 3, and that's awakened. Captivating flavor, I have at level 80, 5-star. It's not ranked, and I'm just waiting for another SSR heart to get, so I can actually awaken that. So unless I get a duplicate, it's not going to rank up any higher. So I'm banking on doing an awakening heart and ranking that back up. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Silas within reach. Okay, so that's a 5-star. But Tender Curve is at 70. And I do have an SR heart I could use for that. Same with Magnum Opus. An SR heart I can use for Magnum Opus. So Tender Curve and Magnum Opus. Okay. Also with Silas, usually they call it Pearl, but I'm gonna call it Pink. The pink stalacrum and the purple stalacrum. So let's see what it is that we need. Styling expert, what's that? Oh, collect 80 outfits. Okay, cool. I like that. Got my 80 outfits. Okay, so let's go here. Silas. Let's see how much we can hustle up here. Need to upgrade his. That's Tender Curve. I want to go for Tender Curve, and then the other one, Magnum Opus, is 5. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to show you what an awakening heart is. The SR awakening hearts you get from the promise. I'll show you guys again where that is. So I have the secret promise again, which is like, again, it's like the battle pass. So the more EXP you get, those were the different levels. So I think once you get down to about, see level 45, that's an SR heart. That's like a memory 4. So I had like 5 of them. I used 2 of them for Zayne. And they're kind of nice to use if, let's just say you don't have a level 5 or you don't have a level 5 awakening heart. You can always use a level 4 one on a 4-star memory. You can do that. Looks like I get one at level 55. Right, so this one at level 55. Now, last time I did this promise, I got like 4 of these. Okay, no worries. Either way, that's how I got that one. All right, Silas. So let's upgrade Tender Curve. Okay, where am I? Am I out? No, we can fix this. Because we did so many pulls, and I got so many duplicates of 4-star cards, I got a crap load of memory, so this may just save me. I did that. I know I'm talking to myself. And to you guys. 80 of you guys. So thanks so much for being in here with me. I sure as heck do appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to me over here, there on YouTube for more gaming fun. Let's see. Silas. Please let me get this up to 80. Thank you. All right. So now I already have the awakening heart. See, I have 4 of these. I obviously have enough gold. So what I need are crystal shards. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I know what I can do with that. I try to not use the general box if at all possible. I had to learn that the hard way. You try to use the crystal box that corresponds to the level of crystal. At least you try to. Okay, what do I need? Oh, I just need pearl. Okay, well, I can do that. Your girl's a hustler. I would rather hustle up the resources. I don't like breaking into the crates if at all possible. I try to get the crates and save those as like an emergency. All right. Also, another tip for battle girlies, especially for resources. The first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have 3 battle stars for each single level of all of these bounties, because this is where you farm your resources. So when you're doing an auto pursuit, you get more stuff doing an auto pursuit at level 9 with 3 stars than you will level 8 and on down with anything else. So you want to make sure you have 3 stars or close to 3 stars on everything. Like, I do not have 3 stars on Lemonette, but that's because Xavier is not really super powerful. I mean, he is, but not to get past level 9. But it's totally, well, I did pass level 9 because I got 1 star. So I can still get those resources, but still. Rule of thumb, you want to get 3 on all of them. But hey, if you got 1 on all of them, that's cool too. But just extras, leaving diamonds on the table. Okay, so I should have enough. That one for Silas. Let me see here. Yep, I'm good. Boom. Gonna awaken that memory. Ooh. Got an Emperor wish on that one too. Nice. Okay. I haven't enhanced protocols on this one, but I have awakened it, leveled it up. So we'll see if that works. Let's see. Magnum Opus. Magnum Opus. This one's blue. I'm real hesitant when it's blue because blue and red are Zayne's stalacrum colors, primary stalacrum. So I really do not like. I don't like using the husbando primary stalacrum on other husbandos. That's unless they've been completely leveled up and awakened, because you don't want to do that. So I'm going to skip ascending this one, but what I am going to do instead, I could add protocores to it, but I'm going to add protocores to this one. So this already has 2 protocores on it up at level 6, but I'm going to enhance this protocore. Why does it always, hate it when it does that. Okay. 3, 4, 5. I just want to get this to go up a level. I didn't want to use the other protocores because I saw it like added a whole bunch of protocores, and the reason why is because some of those protocores are really valuable. I don't want to destroy them before I've looked at them. This is going to take all freaking day. Oh, already added 4. Okay, cool. All right, so that's at 10, which is probably more than I need, but that's okay. You know what's probably better for me to just empty it, auto add. Let's see, can I get rid of that? I can't. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that level in the Deep Space trial. And I'm going to see if I can pass it with the higher star level. Let's try it. Not going to be too upset if it's
time to get
if it doesn't work, but
let's play.
Take this.
Ooh, there's my outfit. Okay, so this is the battle given that with the solar pair.
Silas.
Well, no changes to the
It
solar
can't
pair,
escape.
but that
Halfway
additional
there.
pink card,
It
which
won't take long.
is
Pay attention.
Silas's primary stalacrum, which is pink or pearl
Watch out.
or pearl.
It's gonna attack.
Eat this.
I have that one
Attacks are
completely
getting
leveled up and
stronger.
awakened,
Move.
so we'll
Take
see.
this.
It's time to serve the main course.
Leveled up,
There's plenty to
awakened,
go
and the
around.
protocore enhanced, so we'll see if that
I'm
makes a
here. I
difference.
won't let you get into that easily.
I love Silas's voice.
You're too close. That's my spot.
In addition to his voice, I hear his
It's your
look
turn.
is really, really
Okay,
attractive
if
since
you
it
say
looks like
so.
the same guy. Who is it?
Watch out.
Asterion in Baldur's
I'll
Gate.
show you.
I've never
Take
played
this.
Baldur's Gate, but that's
It's
what I've
time
been
to serve
told.
the main course. It's your time to shine. It's time for an energy storm.
Level everything to the ground.
Another
This
interesting
is only the
point
beginning.
with
There's more
all
than
of
enough to
the,
get
from what I
ourselves.
understand about
It's
Love and
time to
Deepspace,
meet your maker.
Zayne is more popular in the West, which I can understand.
It's your turn.
But
Okay,
Silas
say so.
is popular regardless of region,
Attacks
which
are getting stronger.
makes complete and total sense.
It's gonna fight dirty.
Bring it on.
I'm here. I won't let you get injured that easily. You're too close.
Silas.
We might
Take
do a little
this.
better here. Oh, shoot. I guess not.
It's your time to shine.
I guess not.
Let's settle this in one.
It's your turn.
Or is this just
Okay,
letting you do a
you say
one
so.
shot and that's
Go
it?
back to the pit you came. Pay attention. My turn.
Watch out. It's going to attack.
Silas.
Okay.
It can't escape.
It looks like it's a
time
one
for
shot.
an energy
I'm still
storm.
learning. So somebody has to let me know if you whatever star level you pass a level at, or you
Everything to the
stuck with
ground.
that and you can't get out of it. Either way, even if you don't, battle exceeds the time limit and put more protocols. Okay, so I have to put more protocols with that one, but which is weird considering past the last time. Okay. Either way, this is the new fluctuating open orbit. Yes, it is more challenging. It is definitely more challenging than the stable open orbit. I can say that as someone who's like is at like orbit 70 right now. It is more challenging. So glad they added it with the additional rewards and stuff like that you can get. Okay, so there's that. So let's look here at the Unicorn's operation. I'm very excited about this one for two reasons. One, the UI looks a lot better and brighter. Abyssal Chaos is so dark, I don't like it. And two, the setting for this is in a more subtropical type setting. I live in Florida, so this is like right up my alley, and I've been looking forward to this. Let's see. Since ether cores began appearing in the world, Earth has been increasingly affected by deep space tunnels, with abnormal fluctuations gradually spreading across the world. The association immediately consolidates anomalous intelligence from all regions, archiving and uploading all related intelligence to the Unicorn's operating platform. As a member of Unicorns, I must depart immediately to minimize the impact of anomalies on the region while continuing to pursue the trail of ether cores. Okay, so it seems I got more work to do. But considering where it is, I don't really think I mind. Okay, access operation platform, utilize global anomaly intel collected by Hunters Association data analysis to track down more ether cores within the chaotic ripples. So apparently there is this flower that's only found in this particular region that can treat protocore syndrome. think of protocore syndrome as like, say, radiation effects from nuclear energy. If nuclear energy was not as regulated as it is now with the protections and everything, no radiation leaks, that's kind of the same thing. Unicorn's operation is a series of missions issued by the Hunters Association to address abnormal magnetic fluctuations worldwide. After accepting a mission, you and your companion will head to the affected area to handle emergencies, overcome obstacles, and defeat powerful enemies to restore order. Okay, we'll do this for a little bit. This time, your destination is Tanakali, known for its kali flowers. As they wither in large numbers, multiple factions are closely monitoring the situation. You'll need to navigate them. Okay, so let's see how far we go. Complete the operation to earn generous rewards from the association. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's train a little bit. Select companion first. Memory has virtual data. Blah, 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 blah. You can't change your companion or weapon once the operation begins, so make your selections beforehand. Let's see how we doing on time. In this operation, you can only team up with officially registered companions. Now, here's the thing I'm looking at with this. If you're used to Abyssal Chaos, you know how in Abyssal Chaos, you can pretty much choose any companion. But if you choose the companion that is on trial, you get more rewards. So my go-to is usually Zayne. So usually I'll pick Master Fate or I'll pick the Forsaker. But if they're not on trial, I don't get as many rewards. So if it was Rafayel in any other form besides the Lemurian Sea God, I would know about, but I actually like the Lemurian Sea God. So I'm going to keep him so I can get bonuses. For your first operation, choose a companion to fight alongside you, blah, blah, blah. Confirm to start the operation with him. Okay, so let's see how this sets up. System has automatically recommended the most suitable memory set. You can adjust it before the operation starts. Now it's time to head out. Okay, we're heading out. See what I mean about the UI? With Abyssal Chaos is really dark. This one, it's like not as dark. Panoramic map. I'm gonna have to hold it on phone. Panoramic map slowly unfolds before you. Its projection edges glowing a soft halo of light. Tanakali, your destination, is a tropical rainforest island situated on the equator. Okay, so basically we're going to Panama. To help you get familiar with this operation, there's Jenna, and the island's basic conditions more quickly, I'll use this panoramic map to guide you through a training exercise. Okay. All right, so let's do the training exercise, and then we'll go back to the poll so I can pull Zayne's memory, because I need to have it. Wanderers will be rolled the level, blah, blah, blah. Furthermore, during this operation, you'll also be able to draw strength from the island itself. Remember to make good use of the island's resources. Is that like a low-key enviro wankery note there? We'll see. If you have no questions, the training exercise will officially begin. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Let's go. I'm ready. During the operation, you will obtain a gear set after clearing specific waypoints. Gear sets can greatly enhance combat abilities in Unicorn's operation. Okay, so instead of chaos keys, we've got gear sets in this one. Chaos keys are what you get in Abyssal Chaos. Gear sets are what you get here. Gear sets consist of 3 parts: core, resonance, ring, and amplifier. After collecting all parts of the same set, you receive powerful assistance. Again, like with Abyssal Chaos, when you get in the Chaos keys, you can get them for different types of attributes. And I'm blanking on what they are, like dodge, shield. And if you have enough of the same set, then it's enhanced. Powerful assistance, same deal. Each part can hold 3 sets per operation. Yeah. First, select the recommended core. Okay. Equip the recommended cores to significantly enhance both your and your companions' combat abilities. That should be you, both you and your companion. Okay, I'm being a grammar. I have to understand the first language of the development company is not English. Okay, it's Mandarin Chinese. So sometimes there's differences in translations. All right, yeah. Panoramic map. I like the map. Use a panoramic map to go to the area. Bustling town. Okay, so let's go to the bustling town and freak them out. Tanakali waypoint, Academy waypoint, Ranger waypoint. Ranger, is that where the Attack on Titan ones are? I'm just saying. Random waypoint, no faction involved. There are 3 rival factions on Tanakali. Explore waypoints to build your influence with them. Each area features a sentinel. Area sentinel. You must defeat it to complete the obstacle exploration and unlock more areas on the map. Area ahead is covered in mist. Move through waypoints to clear the mist. Okay. Look over here. Locals of Tanakali are under attack by wanderers and need a hunter's help. What you gonna do for me? Entering waypoints consumes your action points. This shows your current action points. If it drops below 0, you'll become fatigued and your combat abilities will be weakened. Okay. Let's see what this does here.
Let's bring it down together. Let's make this time.
Here we go.
I do not remember choosing Xavier as my companion in this, but okay.
Eat this. Everything went well.
Gear sets. You can select the recommended one. Okay. Yeah. Lucky you. You received extra supplies. It's like a loadout. Now look at it. Okay. Select this resonance ring to activate the set. Activated. Gear set activated. Fire an additional tracking projectile will not retarget. That deals 24,000 damage. Okay, so it's like a rocket launcher. Kind of. Inventory. Yeah. Gear sets. Items. trying to like tap out of it. Looks like they're gonna force me to go through these
Let's get
three.
this over with.
Light.
Xavier is always sleepy.
Up the momentum.
In a way, he kind of reminds me of Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. Zenitsu's like,
It's
he is something
Everything
else,
went well.
but he goes into like this trance-like state before he fights, and he is just nuts. He will just murking people left and right, and then wake up and be like, what happened? Let's see. Charged combo core, combo amplifier, or dodge impact ring. Hitting an enemy with a charged attack, a tire, 4 bullets. We'll use the dodge. We use the dodge ring. We'll use that one. Sometimes I get so focused on offensive tactics that I don't pay attention to like some defensive tactics. Kali fishing. Influenced by the special magnetic field, the waters of Tanakali are home to many unique fish species that look nothing like those found elsewhere. They're nothing like, let's see, that look nothing like those found elsewhere. They're nothing like those found elsewhere. Okay. Tourists are drawn here to fish. Okay. Are we playing a fishing game? Fishing objectives. Drag the hook to the fish to complete the challenge. Okay. Let's see. This is kind of messed up if you're right-handed. This is a nice time waster. I will say that. Let's see. Very tropical fishy. I kind of like that. No grouper though. Grouper is a really, really big, huge, fat fish. And here in the state of Florida, we have something called the Goliath grouper. It is illegal to take them out of the water. So people will fish, get them, and then get out of the boat to take pictures of it in the water, and then we'll let it go. Goliath groupers are a couple 100 pounds. In general, though, groupers are some good eating, let me tell you. Anti-miasma pill. Active skill, you and your companion gain 38 shield points. Attack damage increases. Resonance skill, activate. Oh, the hunting falcon. I bet you that's like the mighty eagle in Angry Birds. Okay, so I got a Kali stone. Okay, faction assist. I have no idea what the heck this is. Okay. Activate that. So is that like charisma? Okay. Okay, so those are the 3 factions. Oh, do I get to shop? Do I get to shop here? Okay, so I don't want to shop. Okay, so we did 3 waypoints, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, we do. Kali stones and... Okay. Man, it's a lot of reading. Not that I mind, just engineers, we really don't like to really, really read. Now, if it was math equations, we'd read those. Not a problem. Okay. After skill, blah, blah, blah. I don't have anything here. Can't refresh. Okay. I can do this now? Remember how I said some things get lost in translation? It's kind of like, what are you trying to...
Let's bring it down together.
Trying to say with what we're supposed to do here. Tap here to get faction assist.
Okay, no
It's time.
Here we go. My turn.
Pay attention to its movement.
Everything went well.
Well, that was fast. Well, these are training rounds. Okay. Exploration successful. So I got unicorn points. Ability master, blah, blah, blah. 3 mastery paths. Battle mastery. Okay. Choose that one. Check back often. Okay, so. Okay, so that was the training round to kind of get you used to, which in a way I kind of like steps you through a general idea of how the whole thing is supposed to work. I wish they'd had that for Abyssal Chaos. So I'll give them props for that. Okay, so what did we get so far? Yes, I know. Okay. Is that a sticker? Okay. All right, so I got 40 diamonds, 4 bottles of, what was it? Level up dust, experience dust, memory dust, 250 XP each bottle, silver magnet, that's okay, and 20,000 in gold. So is that an egg? Egg clip. Okay, so just looking, other stuff. Let's see, got shard cases. You know me, I'm like, I need that core energy. Core energy, hurry up cube. Core energy. Let's see. Crystals. Emperor Wish. Okay, so as you can see here is like where all the rewards and stuff are. Hustle, you get stuff. This does not look like an outfit to wear in heat. Just saying. You pass out in Florida wearing that, let alone the equator. But anyway, Ops Archive. What do I get here? Ooh. Okay, so those are gear sets. These are the cases. Makes sense. Okay. Items. Rainbow signal flare. Let's see. They're touching to these individually. So you see, that's how the diamond racket goes. So you can rack up all these points for diamonds. Why? What am I missing? Okay. So if you still have diamonds to claim, you'll have that red dot that's there. Okay. All right. So that's the unicorns operation. We went and did the training for that. I'm going to be playing that a lot more than I am Abyssal Chaos. I can tell you right now. Just way more interesting to me. But I will do Abyssal Chaos because, you know, diamonds and all that. Okay. All right. Let's pull for that card, shall we? Oh, let's see. Complete one unicorn's operation. Okay. So that's going to be in the weekly, looks like that's going to be in the weekly thing to do a unicorn's mission. Your weekly tasks. Okay. All right, daggone it. We are going to do this. Okay, so guaranteed five-star memory guaranteed within 51 pulls. Okay, so we're at 50. So at least at 100, what's in here? Oh, so that's one of the outfits for the guys. Okay. Okay, so I do need that. Okay. All right. Let's light this candle. I have 2,502 diamonds, so that's effectively, I think, 15 possible tickets, and I already have 50 already, so. All right, let's light this. I'm guaranteed to get them within, I think, 41. Okay, so it's 2 4-stars. More dust. The music drives me crazy. I really wish they would put just, I mean, honestly, put like a BTS or a Jodeci track in. That would be nice to have. Okay, so it's 1-4. I got some nice ones to rank up, that's for sure. Okay, so this is... They're going to make me hit that. I know they are. They're going to make me go all the way to 50. All right, so claim rosette crate. All right, what's in here? We'll wait to open this, shall we? We'll wait to finish that one. They're going to make me do it. Then 11. They're going to make me do it. They're going to make me do it. That's all I freaking wanted. And it's even got my character in it. That's all I freaking wanted, y'all. That's all I wanted. Still a little dark, though. I need to fix that lighting info. All right, I got that blue card. If you were with me when I read this myth, you know exactly why I needed this card. For so many reasons. Because when I read the card, I'm like, when are we actually going to see this scene happen with Zayne and the MC, or my MC to be specific, dancing in the fractal library on jazz with the ice steps. So I'm happy. This was worth slugging it out through Abyssal Chaos to have that stash. So I got that. And I'm going to clip the sucker to go up as a short for my channel too. All right, cool. We got it. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm happy now. Because not only... okay. We'll save that one for Silas. I do not expect to get that one for Silas, But this event goes on until the 22nd, and I will actually be having a stream close to that date to see if we can get Silas. But that will be hustled tickets. Let's see, what I have 100. Screw that. That'd be like another 100 polls. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Now the summer banner, well, the spicy banner, the beach banner, yeah, I'm pulling for all of it, dang it. All right, so let's see. Let's get the outfit. Who's crate? Let's see. Yep, that's the one we want. I am not trying to get a duplicate of that card for Zayne for two reasons. One, it gives you the white tux, and two, as my MC is darker skinned, putting Zayne in a white tux is going to wash him out in comparison to taking pictures of me. Just happens. Let's see. What's this wish crate? I have no idea what that is. Crate of intentions. 4-star memory. I have all those memories, so I guess that'll be memory shards. And what's this here? What did I get? Oh, own 10 different 5-star memories of Zayne. Yeah, I got that one. Okay, so 5 more, and I'm on that level. But not worry about that right now. Well, damn. What's this about? Time for us to head to the restaurant. I'm trying to decide what to wear. This is a thing with me. It's a private dinner. You need to be stressed. You've seen your classmates. Most of them you've met, focused on picking out what makes you comfortable. I'm always extra. There's a dress shirt, probably all black. It'll be all black. Zayne is not what you would call fashion forward. He's very classic. What else is there? I saw something. Afternoon sun is intense, and thanks to a certain person, these sunglasses are good for driving. The sun is on fire, literally. This is so funny about how hot it is. Because if you live in the subtropics, like I live in Florida, it's been hot and like frying people weather-wise since the beginning of May. So a little different here. Ooh, what's this? This is a new post. Each stage is tougher than the last. The taste of victory can be addictive. Yes. Us battle girlies are addicted to those victories, aren't we? While this is a dating sim RPG, custom. Oh, I'll change that later. I mean, I like the RPG. The dating sim is a nice bonus, but the battle is what drew me in. The battle stuff is what really, really drew me into this. Well, okay. Like, it's about 75-50. So to speak, 75% battle, 25% hot looking guys. It's like the rapper on it. So, just saying. Just saying. What do I get? Ooh, event task. What do I get? Ooh, I got that. Oh, do I have? I think I have more flower blooms for polls. Not enough for an SSR, but let's see. 6. Okay, so I have enough for 3. That's limited. I'm gonna sit on that. Let's sit on that for now. Who just okay? I got so many notifications going off like crazy with this update. It's hard to keep track. Okay, so where'd the card go? Where should have the new cards at the top? Let's see, this one should be near the bottom. There we go. Yes, I also have 5th intercostal space. I'm not going to be able to read that during this stream, but I'll get it out there. Don't worry. Don't worry. The 5-star, believe it or not, these are the ones that folks want to see. So 2 things I'm looking for. 1, I'm just going to enjoy the card. But 2, Infold seems to have a problem rendering darker skinned main characters. It's like the lighting will be really flat for them. So I'm trying to see if there's some improvement in this. So let's go ahead and kick it off, shall we? Okay, let's see. I took Zayne to a forest park on the outskirts of the city for a relaxing camping trip after his intense work schedule. But we ended stumbling into a mysterious realm. Let's get started. The cart's wheels crush the grass as I transport the last batch of supplies into our campsite. I hate camping. Outdoor camping mat, stove, folding chairs, whew, that's everything. Zayne, who's in charge of setting up the tent, looks up from the instruction manual.
Thank you for your hard work, Chief of Logistics.
Why would you be wearing all white going camping? Okay, I'm gonna tell the logical part of my brain to shut up. Just enjoy it. I worked hard for this. It's nothing. This can barely be considered a warm-up. Looking at the tent that has yet to be assembled, I walk over to Zayne. So, how's our Minister of Housing doing? Do you need some help? Zayne gives the instruction manual a little shake.
I understand the theory, but I ran into a slight problem with the practical application. If you're willing to help, that would be perfect.
I pick up 2... Dang it, Infold, you're going too fast. I pick up 2 corners of the inner tent and spread it out. Meanwhile, Zayne crouches down to compare our setup with the diagram in the manual.
Ah, the poles were threaded through the wrong loops. No wonder it wouldn't stand up properly.
Did we get this from IKEA? He quickly adjusts the crossing poles. Then we raise the tent and position it properly. You're somehow a professional and an amateur at this. Zayne secures the 4 corners of the tent before pulling out the rain fly from a bag. What's a rain fly? What's that?
I can't tell if that was a compliment or a critique.
I have put up tents before. I used to be a Girl Scout. I did not like camping. I didn't. But it was one of those survival skills you had to learn, so
I set up tents during department retreats. However, I've been too busy these past few years to keep up with it. Now I can barely remember anything about the outdoors.
oh, that's okay. I get you. I barely remember. He passes me one corner of the rainfly and we unfold it together in perfect sync. Because we're together up here, that's why.
But it's okay. I've committed the technique for setting up a 2-person tent to memory.
Oh, I bet you have. As we smooth out the rainfly, Zayne walks to my side and gently brushes against my shoulder.
I'm certain this skill will often come in handy from now on.
Of course you do. While Zayne's tent setting skills might be a little rusty, his dessert making abilities are still impeccable. I mean, Zayne has a sweet tooth like me. The desserts he packed from home are still crispy. After the satisfying meal, I sink into the folding chair and look at the starry sky. If there's a shooting star right now, I'd wish for...
4.
I close my eyes as I speak. I purposefully act out an exaggerated display of sincerity. I wish I could have Zayne's desserts every day from now on, especially the freshly baked ones. As soon as the words leave my mouth, I realize how greedy my wish sounds. Why? Every day might be too much. I'll settle for whenever Dr. Zayne isn't busy. 1 second passes, and then 2. Yet all I hear is the whisper of the wind. Is he going to say anything? Wait, am I getting isekai'd someplace? Okay. I open one eye to sneak a peek at him. He catches me in the act, and an irrepressible smile appears on his face.
You don't need the help of a shooting star to grant a simple wish. I'll take its place and make it come true myself.
Isn't that sweet? I can hear dudes now. That's so sappy. Well, guess what? Sometimes sappy works. Just saying. Above us, the Milky Way shines like a crystal in the darkness, as if we stepped into another world. You know, if you go someplace where there's hardly any electric lighting, like a lot of it, you're actually able to see the Milky Way galaxy. And one place where I actually saw it, and when I did, it just like hit me in the face, just the awesomeness of God's power. I was up in Massachusetts in Cape Cod, like up near Provincetown, like up near the top there, like the little curl, and went to this restaurant. We got there like around dusk, and then at night when we walked out, it was like pitch black. You could hardly see anything, and I looked up, and it was just like stars upon stars upon stars upon stars. It was one of the most amazing sights that I've ever seen, and I'm hoping I can do that again. Because up there in Provincetown, it's hardly anything. It's like it's not heavily densely populated or anything like that. So Milky Way galaxy is amazing to see on your own outside. It's awesome. Anyway, moving on. It's so beautiful. Thankfully, I followed my doctor's advice. He always says that looking up at the sky is good for my neck and shoulders.
Your doctor is correct, so you should definitely listen to him.
Something warm brushes against my lips. I glance down, and Zayne is holding up a freshly grilled zucchini, waiting for me to take a bite. Okay, zucchini is nasty. Zucchini is gross. Zucchini is nasty. Zucchini is up there on the list of vegetables I will never eat whatsoever. It's up there with rutabagas and black-eyed peas. I don't know why people think zucchini tastes so great. It does not. Zucchini tastes disgusting. I can hide shaved Brussels sprouts in bacon, okay, and I can eat that. I can't even disguise zucchini with bacon. So, no. The only way that I will ever eat zucchini is if it is shredded up and put in zucchini bread. I will eat it that way. Grilled zucchini, no. Mm-mm. I would have to literally be starving to eat grilled zucchini. I'm just saying.
Your doctor says you've been eating nothing but grilled meat and desserts all night. You should have some fiber, too.
Not with no zucchini. Hell no. He's got a point, and with the way he's looking at me, there's no room for argument. I take a bite in my mind. But before I could even taste it, uneven grains of salt melt on my tongue, making me instinctively frown. Why?
Not good?
Salt tastes good. No, just bit my tongue. It's not salty at all. Try it yourself. Before I can carry my plan to get Zayne to fall for my trap, I suddenly sense a faint energy fluctuation. Before I get to the energy fluctuation, I want to point out one thing. I was like, why is Zayne wearing this outfit while he's going camping? Well, the birds on his shirt are actually Arctichions, and they're Arctic birds. And we first see them in the Foreseer myth. They have very, very long memories and they fly very long distances. So it's probably why he's wearing this. Or we should say, why Info decided to put this on him. I'm still not buying that outfit, Info, because I'm not happy with it.
What's the matter?
There's an energy fluctuation, but my watch doesn't detect anything unusual. I could have swore this happened before. Zayne moves closer to me and places a reassuring hand on my back.
We should check it out just to be safe. I'll accompany you.
Last time something like this happened, round up with the oh my gosh, Dawnbreaker. We carefully patrol the perimeter of our campsite. After we've confirmed there are no wanderers, we relax. Weird. Why would it?
Being vigilant is always a good thing.
Oh, yeah. If I sense anything else tonight. Zayne gently pats my head.
Then we'll do another check.
You trust me that much?
Of course. I trust you unconditionally. Except for...
Around your desserts, because I will steal them. Yes?
Except for when you tell me it's not salty at all.
Must have been my face. When I wake up, every muscle in my body feels grateful for the air mattress Zayne picked out. I unzip the tent and leisurely start my morning stretch, but then I freeze. All right. What are we looking at here? In the clearing near our campsite, an imposing tower had appeared out of nowhere. Is this the tower from the Foreseer myth? I bet you it is. Zayne! Wake up! Wake up!
I just saw on the news that
Oh, he called me baby girl, too. Zayne steps out of the tent and seemingly forgets what he's about to say upon seeing the sight before him. What about the news? Zayne pulls his gaze away from the tower, pausing thoughtfully for a moment before showing me a news article on his phone.
Last night, the Deep Space Tunnel experienced another intense disturbance. As a result, several new spatial anomalies have appeared in various locations. After reviewing the nighttime surveillance footage, it's been confirmed that these spaces exhibit no abnormal energy readings. Citizens are free to enter and exit.
your fluctuation sensing skills are spot on.
But this is the first time a spatial anomaly appeared right in front of me. Now that I know it's harmless, the tower, which had looked so ominous before, seems much gentler. When we make eye contact, Zayne understands what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're totally going in that tower.
Do you want to check it out?
Hell yeah, I want to check it out. Let's go. Let's Scooby-Doo this thing. This looks familiar, doesn't it? A lot of time passes before we find the tall tower's entrance. And then we're greeted by a long flight of stairs once we're inside. It's like they were waiting for us. Zayne and I breathe a sigh of relief when we finally enter the spacious, level, great hall. Whew, I feel like I did half my daily workout quota by climbing those stairs.
It certainly is exhausting.
Building a long staircase. Has this tower's owner never left this place? Or maybe he was thinking. I clear my throat and deliberately lower my voice. I shall build this tower to be far above the station of mortals.
I see. So this is your definition of being above your station. But there might be another reason behind it. For
Really?
instance, perhaps he dislikes being disturbed. Or he wants these stairs to discourage anyone who wasn't truly committed to visiting.
That's a fair point. You seem to understand his train of thought a little too well. We know why. I wonder if the tower's owner would consider you a confidant if you two met.
I'm different. I actually enjoy being disturbed by you.
That is true, because remember in the myth, the Foreseer did not like us disturbing him. As a matter of fact, seemed like he straight up hated me for disturbing his slumber. It was, yeah. It's very jarring to hear the difference between Zayne's voice as Zayne and Zayne's voice as the Foreseer when he first meets us. It's crazy. I was like, what did I do to you?
And if we ever had a tower like this, I would carefully consider the dimensions of the entrance's stairway.
After circling most of the tower, we become more certain about us being the only people here. We enter the main hall on the first floor, and there stands a massive throne of a peculiar design. This throne, is it made of ice? My curiosity gets the better of me as I sit on the throne. I run my hands along the massive ice pillars to my left and right. Why does the throne remind me a little bit of the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones? Just saying. Do you think this belonged to a king? I lower my voice and strike a regal pose as if I'm about to give out commands. We shall deploy 5,000 troops. We'll capture that city and crush our enemies in one fell swoop. With dragons. Just saying. Yeah, because they did have an ice dragon in Game of Thrones. You can use that. Just saying.
You're a natural at this.
As he approaches, I change my pose. Or maybe the throne belonged to a foreseer who delivered prophecies from the gods. Leave me. I have received a divine message. Or I should have said, go forth and get me something fried and smothered in chocolate. Zayne stands off to the side, lost in thought. It's only when I wave a hand in front of him that he snaps back to reality. What's on your mind? You've been quiet for a while.
I was just thinking, how did I never notice you had such a talent for acting?
Because you were busy looking at something else. Just saying. A hunter needs to be flexible. Besides, I'm putting on a good show. Why aren't you playing along?
I was playing along, though.
Oh, really? Zayne points to where he had been standing during my royal performance.
Over there, I was playing the role of a royal messenger who didn't dare to speak too much in the royal court.
He's so
And
funny.
now, I'm a silent yet devoted messenger to a foreseer. I may not have any lines, but I've played my part.
Zayne's deadpan attempt to explain himself is so amusing that I've decided that I've had enough fun. I stand up and move closer to him. Zayne has this like Fraser Crane type of dry wit that I absolutely freaking love. Then may I ask this messenger a question? Would he like to help this foreseer move her living quarters? We spend half the afternoon moving our camping stuff into the tower's bedchamber. Whoa, what? Okay. My gaze is drawn to an unassuming door covered in ice and snowflake patterns whenever we pass by it. Huh. As we pass by the door once again, Zayne and I stop in our tracks at the same time.
Since we're curious, let's go in and take a look.
Heck yeah, let's go take a look. It's the Fractal Library. There's so many reasons I love what this looks like, because in a way it reminds me of the library from Beauty and the Beast. the Disney animated film where you first see the library. Belle walks into the library and she's just so gobsmacked. That's what this reminds me of. That's why I love the Foreseer myth so much, even though it did make me cry. Not as much as Master of Fate, but it did make me tear up. Shiny flower buds are scattered on the floor. Meanwhile, bookshelves loom over us. I can't even see the top of them. Is this a library? Why are there flowers growing in a library? I lean down to get a closer look at the buds. Jasmines? But these are different from the ones I've seen before. When I touch a tightly closed bud, I unexpectedly feel a chill. They're made of ice. Zayne bends down to gently stroke the ice jasmine. His movements are so familiar, as if greeting an old friend.
As expected, not a single flower has bloomed.
The crystalline buds refract brilliant light, yet they remain tightly closed. They appear lifeless. I walk to the bookshelves as sunlight streams down from the skylight. It illuminates the dust particles in the air. Where's the ladder? The shelves are so tall. Are we supposed to fly to reach the top? I hear the sound of ice forming behind me and turn to look. An ice crystal traces an elegant arc through the air. Did you use your evil?
No,
Is this Jazz creeping around? As he speaks, Zayne extends his hand. He makes the ice crystal hover above his palm.
it's the ice crystal here. But it seems like I can control it. It probably appeared just now to answer your question.
Just like in the Foreseer myth, that ice formation was actually Jazz who responded to certain questions. Like when I think was it I think in that myth I wanted to know what Foreseer Zayne was looking for in all these books, and this like ice formation shot out of nowhere, went up under my feet and took me up to one of the books, which was a gardening book, if I remember correctly. Zayne taps the ice crystal and it immediately flies down to our feet. Yes, that's Jazz. The ice crystal expands under us and forms a platform. It steadily lifts us into the air. This is amazing. Zayne, do you think you can learn how to do this? Then we won't have to wait for elevators anymore. He puts his hand on my waist to steady me.
We can use this to go to your window next time I walk you home.
Be careful. The neighbors downstairs might call the police, especially if they're nosy aunties and uncles. I guess you need your own tower to use these conspicuous ice crystals. As my gaze sweeps over the various books on the shelves, I grin. They remind me of the medical textbooks in Zayne's home.
Is there a reason why you're smiling again?
I was just thinking that if you had a tower this large, part of it would be a library.
Probably.
His fingers trail along the bookshelf. With a library this big, we could put research materials here, case files there, reference books over there, and as for this spot, I excitedly start imagining what the future library could look like, and he just listens quietly. When I turn to ask for his thoughts, our eyes meet and his somber expression softens.
How about we put your books here? If there's room, I'd also love to add some feel-good stories with happy endings.
Really? If we do that, you'll be in the library for the entire day, and you'd make me stay inside with you. I tease him while I pull out a few random books from the shelf. The text is incomprehensible, but the illustrations are easy to understand. There are so many pictures of jasmines. Whoever owns this place must really like them. Zane seems eager to Jane seems to eagerly take the book from my hands, though I'm not sure if it's the illustrations or the strange writing that caught his attention. FYI, there are different kinds of jasmine. There's Arabian jasmine, there's Brazilian jasmine. There's so many. Arabian is the jasmine that people are the most familiar with, especially as I think it's in I call it the OG seductive fragrance, which would be Shalimar by House of Guerlain. So jasmine is one of my favorite flowers. It smells so good. Literally, when you smell it, you can't help but notice when you smell it. I stand quietly to the side, taking in the entire library from above. My gaze sweeps over the dome, glass windows, and stained glass windows, but in the end, it's the unopened iced jasmine on the floor that draws me in uncontrollably. Yeah, because I don't know if that thing's possessed or what. It's a shame they haven't bloomed yet. The view from here would be beautiful.
It's possible they don't bloom at this time, or the conditions aren't right.
My stomach lets out a low growl, yet it echoes in the empty library. That's funny because I haven't had lunch yet. Hopefully, you guys can't hear my stomach growling. The pages close, and the playful smile reappears on the face of the person behind the book.
Regardless of when these jasmines bloom, at the very least, we can say it's dinner time.
I swear this looks like Beast Castle. Uh, on our third day of camping, we follow our original plan and spend the whole day hiking in the mountains. The weather suddenly changes on our way back. When we return to the tower, we're completely soaked. Thankfully, the tower's fireplace is still working. We put the wood we've collected, we put in the wood we've collected and finally get a fire going.
Do you feel a little warmer?
Zayne adds 2 more branches to the fireplace. I feel much better now that I took off those wet clothes. Come here. You should eat something. I bring 2 bowls of instant noodles to the fireplace. After looking around, I decide to use one of the stone stools as our table. This spot is perfect. We have a table, and we're close to the fire. The only downside is having to sit on the floor.
It's fine. It adds to the camping atmosphere.
We sit down on the floor beside the stool. I start to eat, and the hot broth warms my stomach. Contentment washes over me. Yeah, because man, ramen noodles, those instant ramen noodles, that's some good stuff. Sitting on the floor to eat might not be elegant, but there's something wonderfully nice about this. It's like we've gone back to a more ancient time.
Indeed. I suddenly have the urge to go hunting after our meal.
Is he going to start singing like Gaston too? Devouring some noodles, I pat the stone stool and lean back against it. Who knew having a low table would actually make things more comfortable?
If you like it, I wouldn't mind getting a low dining table for our home.
Really? No thanks. I'd rather not have hunting become the after dinner activity when I come over to your house. After staying here for 2 days, do you feel like this place can be called home?
Yes. And since we're on vacation, it's even more relaxing than being at home.
I shift back against the stone stool and stretch out my legs. I've been thinking about something for the past few days. What if we just kept living in this spatial anomaly?
I suppose you've already concocted a plan.
Oh, well, that's right. I sure am. I wouldn't say that, but I do have some ideas for renovations. Well, I would say that, actually. The empty space in the back will be perfect for a garden with flowers and vegetables, and the curtains in the bed chamber can be
If you want
changed.
better sleep quality, using blackout curtains would be ideal.
The library should stay as is, but we definitely need a kitchen.
Let's design an open plan one. Then you can have freshly baked desserts right away.
I like how he's thinking. I love open plan kitchens. That's a good idea. I approve. The firelight is reflected in Zayne's eyes. As for the great hall, we should have some large plush rugs. They can also cover the stairs.
We can put 2 recliners on those rugs. Then we won't have to sit on the floor anymore.
In the dancing firelight, we keep imagining different ways to decorate this tower. It's as if our plans could become reality at any moment. Why hasn't the owner decorated this place, though?
Maybe only one person lives here.
Lost in thought, Zayne adds 2 more logs to the fireplace.
It takes 2 people to make a house feel like home. When you're alone, it's often just a place to stay at. And you tend to make do with the bare necessities. It doesn't only apply to decorations. Take eating, sleeping, and daily life, for example.
Have you lived like that before? He turns to look at me, and a shadow briefly appears in his gaze.
Yes. In Skyhaven, in Lincoln City, throughout university, when I just started working at Oxo Hospital.
How did you live back then?
I would volunteer to clean the lab after class. I also spent time sitting idly in the office after my shift. I occasionally bought groceries while walking around, but I'd usually only remember to eat them right before they spoiled.
Why?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I had no one to share anything with. I couldn't find the motivation for most things.
Perhaps realizing his tone had gotten too solemn, Zayne gives me a slight smile, but his expression only makes my heart ache in a way I can't really describe. Zayne, are you afraid of being alone?
Not at all. I've simply learned to accept it, grow accustomed to it. I even allowed it to reshape my life.
To be honest, there are worse things than living alone, like living with somebody who makes your life a living hell. I'm being facetious, but yes, it is true. You can live alone without being lonely. That is possible. As he speaks, he slowly clenches his fist.
But I don't enjoy being alone. I don't want to enjoy it.
I place my hand over his and caress it twice.
When I think about the past sometimes, I wonder what I would have become if we never saw each other again.
That's right. I hadn't seen him for 14 years because he just up and okay, from my character's perspective, he had up and disappeared. But from his perspective, because of what happened when he lost control of his e-ball and like almost killed me when I was 8, after the Chrono Rift catastrophe, after what happened when his e-ball got out of control, he decided he didn't want to live in Lincoln City anymore. Like his parents asked him if he wanted to stay, if he wanted to leave after that whole catastrophe happened. So between the catastrophe and between his e-ball getting out of control when he was 12 and almost killing me when I was 8, he had already made it up in his mind that he just wanted to like move and didn't tell me and disappear from my life. And I didn't see him again until 14 years later when he turns out to be my primary care physician. But that was always destined to happen because Grandma Josephine said it was his job to take care of me. Too long, didn't listen. Eventually, we were going to wind up meeting each other again anyway, but he didn't want it to be that long. His voice trails off. Silence descends into the room. Hey, Teresa. Good seeing you, my dear. I gently pull him closer and hug him. It's good that such a thing didn't happen. His palm rests against my back.
Yes, I'm very lucky.
I look up at him as his nose brushes against my cheek, and he nuzzles me. And as his cool lips move closer to the corner of my mouth, it happens once, and then it happens again.
It's wonderful that you're by my side.
I was wondering when he was going to talk. Got that soap opera timing, right? This channel isn't monetized yet, so I don't have to worry about, oh, is YouTube going to like take this down? In the middle of the night, I'm jolted awake by a familiar surge of energy. I plan to get up while not waking Zayne so I can investigate, but a warm hand grabs me as soon as I sit up. Hmm.
What's wrong? Is there another energy fluctuation?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the tower.
I'll go with you.
Heading to the source of the energy fluctuations, we arrive at the entrance of the library. The door is slightly ajar, and a faint light seeps through the gap. My watch hasn't gone off. Maybe it's like what happened before with the spatial anomaly. I place my hand on the door, and Zayne's hand is soon next to mine.
Let's see what happens.
Why does that remind? That reminds me of the Twilight Zone Tower Terror ride at Disney with the light. As the library door opens, we discover all the ice jasmines have blossomed, reminiscent of a sea of flowers. Their petals sway. Now, in the Foreseer myth, only when the jasmine blossoms does Foreseer Zayne regain his memory. He hadn't been able to get the jasmine to bloom before, but his deal that he made with our main character, because she needed the Creatio Protocore in order to heal her heart, in exchange for like basically not killing her on the when she tried to steal it in the first place, basically struck a bargain that if she got the jasmine to bloom, then all would be forgiven. But he wanted the jasmine. If the jasmine bloomed, the closer he got to figuring it, to remembering who he was. So as soon as the jasmines bloomed, he remembered who he was. But because he was the Foreseer, Astra, which is that god, sought to punish him because of that. It was kind of it was nuts. It was so cool, but it was so nuts. I'm gonna have to go read through that myth again and try not to cry. Again, the jasmines bloomed because they were ice jasmines. Okay, it happened overnight. Is it related to the energy fluctuations?
Regardless of the reason, we won't be left with any regrets about our trip.
The rain outside has stopped before we realized it. Pure and brilliant, moonlight streams through the skylight. Under the moonlight, Zayne's features are softened to the point where they exude a rare gentleness. He smiles and holds out his hand to me.
Finding this tower is a miracle in itself. It'd be a shame to let the moonlight and flowers go to waste.
You got that right. Okay, lighting looks better. As I take his hand, together we step into the sea of jasmines. Resonant energy hums between our joined palms. Suddenly, countless shimmering particles of light swirl around us. Once they disperse, Zayne and I see our clothes have been transformed. This is so sweet. Does a flowery fairy live here? Like one who says hello by magically changing people's clothes? I look down at my ethereal gown. I can't help but do a little spin. Shoot, I'd be doing a big spin. I don't care.
If there truly is a flower fairy, I believe I'm already standing before her.
First of all, his outfit is dope. I freaking love it. Look at the detail on this. Isn't that nuts? In that case, as a flower fairy, I'd say you're the reason why these flowers have bloomed. And it's got a jasmine boutonniere as well. Somebody called it a corsage. No, it's not a corsage. Corsage is what a woman would wear. That's a boutonniere. Zayne pauses.
Me?
A tender joy reaches the corners of Zayne's eyes.
Well then, may I ask the flower fairy to grant my wish, since I made these flowers bloom?
Walk to the center of the sea of jasmines and make your wish. Maybe the fairy will appear before you, and together you'll walk across a rainbow bridge. Also, his tux looks really Southern Gothic. I'm just getting those types of vibes. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I am. Smiling, Zayne walks. Just as I lift my gown, ready to continue our impromptu fairy tale, I see Zayne raise his finger slightly. Ice crystals suddenly form beneath my feet, and they lift me into the air. Zayne?
A rainbow bridge might be beyond me, but I can offer steps under the moonlight. Is that good enough for Miss Fairy?
Okay, I'm gonna be a total girl right now, because in the Foreseer myth, this part was only like discussed, or like not discussed, described, that my main character and the Foreseer were basically dancing on ice. Like every step that we took, there was ice that we stepped on, and just this like waltz. It was so cool the way it was described. I'm like, how come we didn't get to see that? Info thinking like 12 steps ahead of us right now. Not bad. Then now, sir, what
The
is your
avarice
wish?
of my wish is unyielding. Trading all the beauty in this world to make a reality wouldn't be enough. Yet what I have now...
The lighting looks a little better, Info. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Y'all doing better.
But I want to give you so much more. One sentence, one embrace, one jasmine petal. They're not enough. Shall we dance?
Hell yeah.
Meeting you is the luckiest thing that has ever happened to me. Like these jasmines. After a never-ending winter.
Oh my gosh, that is
One
freaking
brought spring
gorgeous.
into my life. This space may not last forever. However, I promise to give you more beautiful memories. Every day, starting from this moment.
That is so pretty.
I wish you could be happy for all of eternity. But an even greedier wish of mine is, I wish to be the person who's always by your side when you find happiness. I want to witness every flower bloom in our future together. Will you give me that chance?
Y'all gonna make me cry. Seriously. This is why this darn wedding banner is gonna make a crap ton of money. Stop it.
Let us make a vow in a sea of jasmines. We'll always see the flowers bloom together.
I'm done with how that ring showed up on our finger, okay? Dang it. I did a chef's kiss. Once we leave the campsite, Zayne and I return to our busy lives and work. The weekend finally arrives, and Zayne made arrangements for us to meet up. He said he'll fulfill the promise he made a while back.
Are you almost here? I'll come to meet you and pick up some seasonings along the way.
Yes, that is my nickname for him in my phone, in the game. Yes. Almost. Give me 5 minutes. Actually, I'll meet you in 10 minutes. I
It's ready.
hear, oh, well,
Would you like some tea to go with it?
yeah, sure. Why not? I watch Zayne concentrate on the oven. A slight twinge of guilt materializes. Hey, Chef Nation! Says, hey, girl, hey. Girl, you got to scrub back. I dang near started crying again. I was worried my wish wouldn't come true before, but now I'm more concerned about you giving up your weekend just to make it happen. You could be resting instead.
Nothing would make me happier than seeing you enjoy yourself.
I smile at him and point toward the low table in the living room. I put the jasmines there. They like sunlight, so don't move them somewhere else.
You're more worried about the jasmines. You weren't this concerned about me earlier.
Don't get mad, Zayne. Well, that's because Zayne's gaze shifts to the TV in the living room, and I look at what caught his attention. This is the
Most of the
spatial.
spatial anomalies that emerged recently have disappeared. The effects from this deep space tunnel disturbance are subsiding for now.
Well, that sucks. The screen cycles through aerial photographs. Hang on. No. You're being rotten, being a bad boy. Talking to my cat. I don't even understand why I'm fixated on this. After Zayne gently coughs, he moves in front of me and blocks my view of the TV. Oh, this better be good.
You're upset.
That sounds less like a question and more like a statement. I'm not. It's just a place that we called home for a few days. It's probably gone now. And those ice jasmines, I wonder if they'll bloom again. I trail off as I ask myself what I miss more, tower or the jasmines.
Of course they will.
I look into Zayne's eyes and finally realize what's important to me. I'm worried that the dreamy days we share might eventually fade away.
Since we made a vow in the Sea of Jasmines.
Zayne leads me to the living room. The white jasmines sway in the breeze.
We'll always see the flowers bloom together.
He embraces me from behind and his arms tighten around my waist.
I promise.
Those words land in my ears as I look at the jasmines in full bloom. They must have heard his promise too. That was such a sweet banner. I'm glad I had Ticket Stash to get this, because that again, this was a card I definitely wanted to match the myth that I liked so much. So if they hadn't animated that part of the myth that was described so beautifully, and it wasn't shown in animation, it was written so beautifully. I was like, I'd love to see this. And this is what they showed us. So this was worth it. This was worth going into the stash. Let me see. What do I got? I got the hair. I got the dress. Okay, so I got the hair and I got the dress. So if you get the card and you don't read through the entire story, you do not get the dress. Okay, so if you're like, I got the card, how come I don't have the dress? Reading is fundamental. You have to read. You have to go through the whole card, not half of it, not a little bit. You have to go through the whole thing and then, claim the diamonds and all the swag at the end. So speaking of the diamonds and the swag, we'll have to have fun with Illugio in a different stream. So
It's time. How long do you plan to exercise today?
shoot.
If you can last 5 minutes longer than yesterday, I'll add a maple syrup muffin to your dessert later tonight. What day are you on for your fitness plan? Today isn't the last day, correct?
No, I'm going to be walking around the Magic Kingdom. Matter of fact, I got to leave in about an hour. That will be my exercise for the day or night, whatever. Let's see. What do we got? Over the Frost Jazz. Okay, so this is the ring that I got. And the reason that I have the ring is because I also got the outfit for Zayne. I think because I made more than, was it like 75 polls, you get to choose the outfit. So since I had the outfit and read through the whole story, got the dress, now I got the ring too. Chef Nation says my sister-in-law has been playing this game. How does she like it? How's she like it? Oh, that's okay, Chef Nation. I have to adjust the start time. I think it's going to start like at 6:30, quite possibly, because I want to go to Rivers of America. I'm going to be going to Rivers of America like over the whole entire 4th weekend. So we're going to Rivers of America. I want to go to Haunted Mansion, and probably I'm trying to decide where we're going to see the fireworks. I don't really want to see them in the park. We might be seeing them at the Polynesian, actually. But I'll let you know. She loves it. Yeah, I love playing this game. I do. Okay, so what I want to do really quick is I want to go to this photo studio. I want to show you two things before we wrap up. Okay, so let's change his styling to that right there. We're not wearing the headwear. We're not doing that. My closet. Let's see. That's not it. That's it. Let's see. That's the one you get a 30 pulls. That's this one. Isn't this cool? So let's see. I like Wind because Wind's freaking awesome. And let's see. Where's the background? Two things I'm going to show you guys. So let's see. That's background. I just bought this one, like, with the, what is that stuff called? The chocolates and stuff. I bought it. And every time I go in here, I have to fix the lighting. I have to fix it. So let's see. To go in the glint lab. Let's see. There we go. It's a little better. I have to be careful because I don't want to wash Zayne out of the picture. So see what I'm talking about? Let's say outfit wise. If he's in white, it's gonna wash him out, especially since I have darks. My character is dark skin. It would totally wash him out. So that's pretty. Although he kind of has that serial killer look going on. Why am I videotape this nonsense? You gotta be kidding me. Of course I am. Alright. Save that sucker to local. Gotta love skin tone and clothing. Yeah, that's something that, okay, granted, the developers of the game are Chinese. When you market, when you enter the America or get like American players, like here in the Americas, one of the things that you really do have to keep in mind about the Americas is here we are an amalgamation of so many people. My family has been in the Americas for over 500 years. For a short time or a long time, either way, that's the reason why every time I take a DNA test, my ethnicity is just like, it looks like a darn fruit salad bowl. Your girl had to spend an entire weekend trying to figure out why every time I take a DNA test, for me and my maternal family members, we always have DNA from like South China and the Philippines. Why? Thanks Spanish Empire for that, and the Chinese need for silver, which was only mined in the New World. But anyway, long story short, in the Americas, we, especially the United States, contrary to what you see kind of on TV, very diverse nation over here, from people from like all over the place. So this is something that you have to keep in mind when you have one person who's darker or lighter than the other person. Everything from clothing choice to lighting to how all of that works. So same deal with this game, but I will say Info seems to be getting a little bit better with their lighting for darker skinned characters. So we'll see what happens with the other banners. But anyway, last thing I wanted to show you. If you're just like, well, you know what, Lorena, I did not pick out the banner, or I'm not even trying to pick out that banner, I got a fix for you. So let's see. Let's go to, no, I do want both of y'all in here, but here's the styling. Okay. So if you go to his closet, we'll grab something. Oh, well, let's see. I have this actually. I have this one, or better yet, hey, tell you what, we'll use this one. We'll use this one. I call it the Vegas wedding because I'm going to tell you how to do this. Okay. So, if you, again, are not pulling on the banner, at least not a whole lot of them, if you do at least 25 pulls, you will get the veil that my main character is wearing. This white dress and shoes you can get out of the chocolate shop for 5,000 chocolates. And with this particular banner, they are giving away chocolates like it's nobody's freaking business. All right. So you can get 5,000 chocolates way before July 22nd. This particular outfit that Zayne has on, because I do not like bland colors whatsoever. This outfit is so darn hot. I love it. I think it's like 390 purple diamonds to get. But even if you don't get the purple, the one with the purple diamonds, I mean, this just happens to be my favorite. Chef Nation said that's a nice deep red right there. Yeah, I love it. I saw this and I said, I have to get it. It looks so darn cool. So any like suit will do. Like this is like the Hunter's, this is the one that I got out of Abyssal Chaos. I thought it only applied to me, but apparently the love interest can wear it too. So that's one. Another one is, let's see, where did that go? I have this one here. I think I bought this. Was it from the Lunar Shop or the Chocolate Shop? Either way, because it was sage green, so I got that. That's one. You can do the Lifetime Serial Killer one right here. Yes, Zayne's one of his personalities is that of Dawnbreaker, and he goes around basically whacking people who had turned into what is it? Ethereum. So it's like people so affected by protocore syndrome that they turn into these monsters, and basically to save the greater good, he goes around just killing them all pretty much. But Dawnbreaker, that's his serial killer's name's alias is Dawnbreaker, but I call him the Lifetime. He looks like he's straight out of a Lifetime movie. Like, who the bleep did I marry? Yeah, kind of like this. So you could do that, or if you really want to go Vegas, you can do this one right here. So again, if you want to like the El Cheapo version, not really El Cheapo version, but something that you can get so that you can get a quote unquote wedding shot without having to pull on the banner completely to get one of the wedding poses or all the outfits. This is an alternative. Because you know your girl. I like the hustle. That's what I like to do. So just letting you know. So yeah, so if we go back to what I had before. Let's see, background. Which one did I have? I had that. And that for the background. And where was my outfit? I'll put him back in that. And put me back in this one. I actually like that veil a little better. That's me. Of course, you can't see the ring because I'm on the other side. Let me see. Yep, see, it's right there. Oh, that's actually a really nice view. That's actually really nice. It's actually really cool. So yep, so there's a ring in the back. That's why you couldn't see it. So I have to say I do like the detail in the veil. I do like that. It's very cool. But my boobs are way too big to be in something that close to you. But then again, you know, America, we're quite diverse in our body sizes here. Chef Nation says those outfits scream Vegas. Yes. So for folks who do not know what I'm talking about when I say a Vegas wedding, just go on YouTube. You'll find out exactly what it is. Vegas, the 24-hour little Whitechapel. Yeah. Yeah. So where you guys can do that. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun doing. I'm so glad I pulled this card. I wanted it. I put up with Abyssal Chaos just to have a stash just in case so I could get this. So hopefully you guys had a really, really great time. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel over here on YouTube Gaming with the Queen to find out not only when my next Love and Deepspace stream is going to be, but clips from this stream, shorts with the Kindled videos, and of course, other gaming streams coming up like Stellar Blade. I know I had to put that off, but yeah, Stellar Blade. Also, other games that are coming. Just all the games that I like to play. So thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me and enjoying everything. Have a great evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And I will see you all next time. Bye.